no place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Jake Arrieta gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out. And I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. And he enters play today, currently fifth in the American League in hitting. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gary Sanchez is the second out of the opening frame. Greg Bird is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And another foul ball. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for the Yankees. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. CC Sabathia will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Here's Javier Baez. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Javier Baez.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ready with another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Gardner. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, giving him an even 150. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Jason Hayward.
Now the first pitch from CC. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gardner is going to get there, and that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Now in the box, Matt Holliday.
Leading off
The
for the
average
Yankees,
for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. A windup and a 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Lays off 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Here's Addison Russell. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Addison Russell.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he's retired 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Comes set and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Chop foul wide of first. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line softly out toward left center. And that's going to get down out there. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The pitcher with a 2 RBI base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Javier Baez.
In now, Javier Baez. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Sabathia pauses. Here it is on 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High pop-up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count.
Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1-2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Chopped weakly to the left. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. So one away, and be careful, a good hitting pitcher here, CC Sabathia. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Under it is Russell, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Holiday's got this one, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swing the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Russell is on his way home, and they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 2-1 on its way. This is line to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In now is John Jay. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Russell into shallow left. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Set to deal on 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You put guys in the middle of your lineup because you need consistent offensive production. Well, these two just went bang, bang, back-to-back homers, so I guess that qualifies.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday
left
standing
fielder,
in now.
Matt Holliday.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball.
Foul ball, that's out.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Here's big Aaron Judd as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 5-2. Striding in once again, Jake
Leading off the
Arrieta. He'll
Chicago
stand in
fourth.
now against CC
Enter it.
Sabathia to get the inning started.
Arrieta.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
A two-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in one game.
Here's Javier Baez. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2 pitch. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one
Now
out.
batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Now the first pitch from CC. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees 2. Now at the plate, Chase
Leading off
Headley.
for the Yankees.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chase
The
Headley.
pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled back.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. And the pitch. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher number 52, CC Sabathia.
Ready now. CC Sabathia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 5-2. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder, Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sabathia's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. But this is still a 5-2 game. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the move. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Gary Sanchez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Adam Warren enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
In there, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Contreras is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center, and Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Catcher, Jake Arrieta.
Miguel Montero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miguel Montero.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro has it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.